Intuitive eating is for stupid people. Anyone who thinks differently is stupid. Hello YouTube and welcome to my channel. My thoughts will probably offend you. My name is McDaniel. I am a personal trainer, a proud pug mommy, and a cosplayer. Can you guess in the comment section who I'm cosplaying today?
Nick.
90s rule.
I waited 11 years for personal space and you say no? Ugh, you're oppressing me.
So sorry for not having a spooky cosplay because I love, you guys know how I love the whole spooky thing, but I have a lot of spooky, intense cosplays coming up that I'm preparing for. They're pretty long videos, so the spookiness is going to come right back to this channel next video. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next spooky video. Because we are confronting someone who is in the fat positive community who is not Sonali this time, who tried to spin my whole channel for the benefit of her. So and make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's gonna be an intense one. So you guys wanted my opinion on intuitive eating, the fat positive or body positive. I don't know the difference because it seems like some people say that they're body positive and people say no, that's fat acceptance, and then this person says they're a fat acceptance person and someone says no, that's body positivity. So everybody defines it differently. I don't know. I've seen both people claim the same types of thing. Not the point of this video to fight about it, but feel free in the comment section. But they both always say that you shouldn't diet, you should listen to your body and just eat intuitively. Don't worry about calories or portion sizes. So in this video, I'm going to tell you guys my problems with intuitive eating and when I think it's okay to eat intuitively, because I am one that does eat intuitively. But before I tell you guys that, let's look at some posts from Instagram. Intuitive eating is so popular now that there is 1.1 million people hashtagging it on Instagram. There's a reason why these body positive or fat activists are hopping on this trend, because it's very trendy. So there's a page that goes by no food, no rules. I agree with some of her content and I disagree with some of her content as well. It doesn't mean that she's a horrible person, it's just that her content can steer some people who have a food addiction issues or binge eating disorder in the wrong direction. There's a picture of her eating peanut butter and it says, lie, peanut butter is too high in calories. If I eat it, I'll balloon up. Truth, it is delicious and nourishing as fuck. You can eat it without guilt. I completely disagree with that. When I was a binger, I mean I still am technically a binger, that it never leaves you. And peanut butter was one of those things that I, in my head, said, oh well, this is healthy, it's probably okay to binge on, when it's not. She says it in the post that peanut butter is high in calories, and she said it's a lie. Peanut butter is high in calories. These two little things, that'll get you up to 200 calories, and I could eat a whole tub of damn Skippy peanut butter combined with chocolate pretzels. I personally think that I should feel guilty after that because that's not healthy to do to your body. So looking at this picture, if I was back in my old mental binging state where I had absolutely no control, I would have seen this, got very happy, sprinted downstairs, and got my freaking peanut butter with a spoon and chocolate pretzels, sat down and watched any cartoon really, anime, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, you name it, I'll watch it. I've got a whole tub of peanut butter and a lot of time. So I don't agree with that one. I do feel that a lot of people avoid fats when we need fats. Fats are very healthy, but I see a lot of people avoiding fats because they think fat will make them fat. So I think if she worded it a little bit differently, it would have made a lot more sense. Scientifically, because overeating will make you gain weight. So here's another lion's truth. She does a lot of these and it says, lie, can only have 1 tablespoon of peanut butter at a time. Any more is too many calories. Truth, measuring spoons don't know your life. Slather what you want. And once again, if I slathered what I want, I love peanut butter. I could probably still eat a whole tub of peanut butter with pretzels and yogurt pretzels. If you've ever mixed yogurt pretzels with peanut butter, I don't recommend it if you're a binger. So once again, I think she pushes it too far and adds like no control to a situation like that, because if you are a binger, you cannot have this thinking of I can just slather it up on anything I want and eat as much as I want. That's why most of the population is overweight and obese, because we have that mindset of, oh, tablespoon doesn't know my life. No, it doesn't, but it is a good unit of measure that you can use to portion out your food so that you can make sure that you are not overeating. You can't have the yolk, it's too high in calories. Truth, Good yolk porn makes every meal a million times better. So I get what she's saying once again, like people are afraid of fat because they think fat makes you fat, and that's not the case. I see that in a lot of people. They try to go on a low fat diet and then you lose out on the fat grams, and we need fat. We need it to function. It's very healthy to eat fat. The problem with fat that gets kind of misconstrued with people is that it's higher in calories than carbs and protein. So if you look at a 1 gram of carb and protein, it's 4 calories. If you look at 1 gram of fat, it's more than double than the carbs and protein, and so it's going to be naturally higher in calories than the other macronutrients, and a little bit is going to get you a lot of calories. For example, the peanut butter, again, 2 tablespoons is 200 calories. Do you know how many carbs and protein you can get worth of 200 calories compared to fat? So I think that's why a lot of people are scared of fat and turn to low fat diets, because they are scared of all the calories. But if you just monitor it and portion it out, you will be fine, because we do need fat in our lives. A little bit of fat never hurt nobody, especially on the booty. And then there's one that talks about binging, and me as a binger, I am just like, girl. No. Why are you telling bingers this? I don't think she's ever had a binge eating problem, but that's not for me to judge. Binge eating is your body trying to protect you, a way to avoid your feelings, not a lack of willpower. So I'm not too sure if she's actually saying binge eating is your body trying to protect you, or it's just like a clickbaity title, because she doesn't really talk about it in the caption. She goes through saying like one of her clients is having a hard time with binge eating and she's helped her with that and whatnot, and click, in this profile to go to my blog. People that had my mindset in the past when it came with binge eating to be like, oh, binging is my body trying to help itself, so that means that's a good thing if I binge. I'm still not completely clear. Maybe she can clear that up for us. I don't know. I'm just speaking from the content that is on the page. If I saw this in my past mental state and see this, cute, thin girl eating a freaking huge ass glob of peanut butter, which I would love to do, saying that binge eating is your body trying to protect itself, I would see that and just, once again, peanut butter, pretzels, couch, anime. And then the last one I want to cover from Caroline, the intuitive eating type coach, is one that says this: if the goal is weight loss, the program is not appropriate for children, period. So I'm not sure if we have another Sana Lee, the fat sex therapist situation here, but it sounds like we do, because if your child is obese, the goal should be weight loss, correct? If it is like hindering their quality of life. I would think that this child's goal should be to lose weight, because that's the main thing that is hindering his quality of life. And in her comment section, it says, well, what if your child is 8 and 300 pounds? And she says, a focus on body size is still bad for mental health, and weight loss attempts are most likely to be unsuccessful. Encouraging healthy behaviors and properly addressing medical concerns can be done without focusing on weight. And once again, I partially agree with her. Like I said, a lot of these people take it way too far. If your child is 8 and 300 pounds, I think the focus should be on health and weight, because at that point, they're so obese. And they really just need to learn the side effects of being obese. Just like you teach our kids that you don't want to smoke because there are very bad side effects, but you teach them that you don't want to drink and drive because there are very bad side effects. You don't want to drink too much because there are very bad side effects. You don't want to weigh too much because there are very bad side effects, just as if you don't want to be too thin because there are very bad side effects. So like I said in the beginning, I eat intuitively now. Now that wasn't always the case. I was a Trisha Paytas level binger, to the point where I would eat so much that my stomach would hurt, my body could not take it anymore, and I would just throw up. Not on purpose, my body would just do it because you can't fit any more food in there. They're rejecting it. They're telling me, why did you eat that much? Because you're not supposed to eat that much. And then what would my freaking ass do? Throw up. And then I'm like, well, I'm hungry again, and I would eat some more, and the cycle would continue. It was very, very sick, very, very sad. It is an eating disorder. It sucks. It's very sad. It's very just like you feel trapped, and there is no way in that time back then, with my mental state and my lack of control, could I intuitively eat, because my body intuitively wanted to binge. A lot of the people that promote intuitive eating say if you give yourself the food that you want, then you won't be controlled by food anymore, which I can agree with partially, but not for people who was in the mental state that I used to be in when my binge eating was at an all-time high. Dude, is someone here? I feel like somebody is watching me. Back then, I had to give myself some type of structure. I had to visibly see how many calories I was eating so that I could visibly see what I was doing to my body when I was binging. I had to learn the difference between actual hunger and just a craving. I had to give myself some type of structure to be able to get to that point that I am now so that I can eat intuitively. For the people asking me what I think about intuitive eating, I think it's great for people who have the foundation and structure. I think it's great for people who have a background in nutrition and fitness and have counted the calories and know how to portion food out. A lot of these activists or intuitive eating people promote the fact that people shouldn't count calories. How do they expect people to be able to eat intuitively if they don't at least visually see how much food they're actually putting into their body? How do they expect them to eat a healthy portion if they've never eaten a healthy portion ever? Because I was that person. I was allowed to eat whatever amount I wanted, however much I wanted, through my childhood. And when I got to a certain age, when I was putting on weight and I learned what a portion size was, I was like, what the hell? That's a portion size? I can eat 10 times that much. And just to put it into perspective for you guys, because some people think, okay, I'll count for like a month and then I'll get it down. I counted for at least 10 years until I felt like I had it down and I had that visual image in my head from things that I would eat so that I know how to portion it. So I don't think intuitive eating is stupid. I think it's great for people who have a background in nutrition. Obese to Beast is someone who heavily counted calories before and now he can intuitive eat because he went through that process of making that foundation so that he can be where he is now. If you are someone that has never portioned out food for a good chunk of time, someone who has binging issues should not be intuitively eating. So that is my opinion on intuitive eating. You guys kept asking, so I wanted to make sure to get a quick video on here. If you guys like these quick videos, let me know. And if you have more questions like this of what my opinion is, leave it in the comment section and I can put some quicker videos up here. They're very easy for me to edit. Sorry once again for it not being all spooky, but the spooky videos are coming up very, very soon. The next one is going to be in cosplay and a lot of underworld action. So make sure to hit that subscribe button because a lot of fun things are coming up. Remember guys, you do not have to be a size 2. Abs are great to have, but not needed to be healthy. But health is extremely important and I want all my followers, even the ones that hate me, to be as healthy as possible. Thanks for watching you guys and I will see you guys next time. Woo! All right, that was a good video. I can't wait to upload this one.
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.